Mike Fierke. Been participating in Movember for 13 years. I just like being outside, hanging out with my friends, but friends are probably like the most important thing in my life.
Mike and I go way back. We met in college and met on the disc golf course, and I dragged him out to his first tournament and set him on the path of competitive disc golf.
Stretching
You
it
gotta
out.
stretch before you get interviewed.
Yeah.
Number one rule of interviews is stretch first. He knows exactly what he's talking about. Hope you enjoyed my camera work. It's not as easy as it looks to.
It's funny, one of my earliest memories of disc golf was just joining the scene and not really knowing anyone and wanting to travel and go play an event at Fairfield. But I was like, oh, I don't think I want to drive there by myself and I don't know the place. And for some reason, it was like Fierke was the one I ended up going there with. And I just remember like that was kind of the first time I got to know him.
Everybody knew Mike as like maybe DG Mike, doing some early media stuff for our local scene. Maybe a la like a Lauren Lakeberg, but the dude version with a camera. And I didn't know much about like what Movember was. But I figured like if he was a part of it, then it was definitely gonna be cool and worthwhile and meaningful.
I always wanted to experience more of this life on tour that these guys had, doing cool stuff constantly, checking out new cities, playing new courses, playing tournaments. So I bought a camera, started kind of recording myself vlog style.
So I'm just starting the journey to Worlds at 6:05 a.m.
We're on the way to Emporia, actually Kansas City for the night. Sam's driving. Dana's doing work in the back the whole time. This dude needs to have some fun.
Just played Morton Northwoods today at the Ledgestone Open. Watching some skins right now with Dana and Kale paired up, along with Jeremy Colling and Justin Jernigan. The Worlds is coming. I'm not ready to play, but for now, this is me gonna be getting ready for Worlds.
This will be DG Mike, specifically to build the relationship with people on tour and people who are at home wishing they were on tour. I wanted people to be able to feel like they were part of it. Movember is an organization which supports many causes across the world that support folks dealing with testicular cancer, prostate cancer, mental health issues, and the big cause of suicide prevention, right? So the idea is they want people to open up the conversation. They want to destigmatize the idea of going to therapy, talking to someone, sharing things with your friends. And through the mustache and, the original idea was you see your barber more often than you see your doctor.
I was out here in the early years with Mike, helping him get Movember off the ground. He had never run any events before, and so I was kind of his inside man.
When this event first started coming, I was playing 30, 40 events a year, and so it was like just, young blood, sign me up for everything and get going. But then it was getting to know Mike and getting to know the cause. It was like, there's no way I'm gonna miss this, and it didn't matter, the weather or whoever it was just like, I'm gonna come play this.
10th year running the event, 13th year raising money for Movember. I had not run a tournament before. It was a bit of a leap of faith to kind of get into that. I think, bringing disc golf together with Movember, as you said, was a very logical connection.
There's a lot of people that I think get a lot from the communal side of disc golf, that need it and take from it, that maybe do have some struggles in areas of their lives that this definitely helps make their lives better, for sure.
I would hasten to say that disc golf saved my life. During that rough patch when I was going through the divorce and feeling really, really weird and depressed, like the friends that I'd made through disc golf kept me going and kept me motivated to go and check out this DG Mike thing and go and play tournaments in different areas and see the country. But year one, no experience. I was just scraping at anything I possibly could to figure out a way to make people come out and enjoy the time that they had, teach them about Movember, and also raise a little bit of money to go to my campaign and show the organization that this is something meaningful, this is something people care about.
We got everybody off and rolling. Everybody's got a card, everybody's playing already. I'm working out the payouts and figuring out just how much we got donated. So really awesome so far. A little chilly this morning, but it's gonna be a beautiful day.
Throughout the whole process, my parents are aware that I'm involved with the organization. They're aware of, the mental health struggles that I'd expressed to them and the things that I'd been going through in my life. And they would come out just to support at the event. I wasn't sure how to advertise or get the registration levels up to raise more money for the charity. I believe it was the third year that my dad was like, hey, how about I make lunch for everybody? In our family for many years, I think my mom's grandmother or grandfather, they would have people over to their house and they would make sausage.
That's right. You're making you're holding back the meat in the casing so that the sausage gets nice and plump, so that you have a good sausage for everybody at the end. Yeah, exactly.
I'll sponsor it, I'll buy all the food, I'll donate the food, and then anything extra that gets donated to Movember, that just goes right into your sort of coffers for donation. Again, the attendance just keeps going up and up based on this ability for the community to be nourished and nurtured through food, which was an interesting role.
Peppers are fire, the onions are caramelized to perfection.
I'll come over there.
Jardinera is,
Good.
give me a little kick. Love it. 100%.
In my mind, I've been, like I was saying, been trying to make it about everybody. Like, as you've seen in past years, the mixed division is the biggest division that we have.
Because that's the biggest thing that I love about being a part of this, besides the fact that it's amazing in raising awareness for men's health and all the fundraising, is that we get to play with each other once a year.
Yeah.
And we don't have a lot of opportunities to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then, that's my favorite part about this.
Guys?
year, I think I'm planning on hanging it up after this year. It's hard to say, I think even at this point. In my mind, everything sort of runs its course because it runs out of steam. You've done it so many times, it hasn't evolved and it just ends. But I'm kind of trying to choose to close it at a nice round 10. I want to show people that, you know, it can be done, and it takes a little bit of willpower, a little bit of community, and you can do something special with your charity. This will give somebody else the opportunity to do something cool and feel as feel as good about doing something as I did for a while.
Just the fact that it helps spread awareness is awesome. Doing things for charity is always a good thing, and then it just makes it for a more relaxed, casual atmosphere out at a tournament where you're playing with buddies and everyone's having a good time. It's great.
It just means I'm connecting with all these great people, all these great, like-minded, positive, cheerful people that really are like, to the disc golf scene, the cheerleaders and positive, affirming characters that we need.
Through the ups and downs, through the rough rounds and beautiful rounds, this tournament has helped focus me on the things that really matter in life. The health and strength of the people in my life and in this community. As he alluded to, we're all here for each other. Reach out. If you need something, we're here. I learned a lot running this event, and I've been touched by the people who participate and tell me their stories. And finally, Movember represents men's health, but I think the way to look at it is this is an event for everyone who wants to see those around them be healthy and happy. For those who feel stuck and need a hand or a listening ear. Maybe sometimes this person needs a nudge or a shove to go to the doctor or to seek help with a therapist. Remember, we're all on this together, and just like this event, having each other's back, whether it's in disc golf or in life, is important. Over these last 10 years, I'm happy to say that I've helped the community to be a better place for us all. Thank you.
Through the people that I've gotten to know, you know, I'm hoping that those folks can help carry the torch forward and influence more lives. People will show up to the tournament and be like, I drove here from Iowa, I came here from Wisconsin, I thought this was an incredible opportunity to get to play Dellwood, play this cool event. Year after year, it's inevitable. I get a couple emails and I'm like, doing the final payouts for everybody, sitting in front of my computer, putting everything away into boxes and just start crying, you know, and just thinking about when somebody says something like that, it's never something you're looking for. It's never necessarily even something you thought would happen, but you know, it's very touching and makes me really happy that it happened over the last 10 years.